What's up, YouTube? I'm here to record my Libra Cup finals. Full disclosure, I am a dirty pre-watcher, so I know the end result. I just want to analyze what happened and maybe just take a better look at who I was running against. So everyone in a great mood. Looks like I have favorite number 1, 2, and 3. That bodes well. So who am I running against? Oh, but first, these are my Umas. This is my Narita Taishin. Narita Taishin did very well for me. She's got long S, max speed, very high stamina. She's got, yeah, cope pump iron, very cope. I made a few mistakes. Like, she was one of my first S rank Umas. I think I could have had her be A+ with better skills, and that would have made her a better runner, which is weird. But you know, she's got Umastan, Highlander. Highlander has been surprisingly good for me in this because there's a uphill just before the end race. So what happened often is that I would get Highlander, and before the speed was over at the end of the race, I would trigger into straightaway spurt and keep that speed, basically. So that's just free speed. Bunch of good skills. Straightaway spurt, 2 gold recoveries, Lone Wolf. I don't know if I'll get it. I'll look at it, but Lone Wolf to deny other Lone Wolf, and because it's on our basic kit, so I don't suffer any consequences for picking it. And Firm Conditions for a little bit more power because I don't have 1000 power. This is Gold Ship, and she does not have straightaway spurt. She did have a lot of wins with no stopping me. It did save my bacon. And speaking of bacon, I nicknamed her Arby's throughout this Libra Cup because she's got the meat. Look at that, she is beefy. Long S, max speed, almost max stamina, over 1100 power. She is beefy. Professor of Curvature, what I didn't know going in is that the Professor of Curvature and Swinging Maestro trigger differently. I thought they triggered the same. You will hear me say Swinging Maestro corner. That's because Swinging Maestro can only trigger on one particular corner in this race, and the Professor of Curvature can proc on any corner. So there's a corner at the end of the early race going into the mid race, and if I proc it there, I can also, there's a cooldown, and it will also be available for me on the final corner, just after the acceleration. So that was good. She's got long straightaway, long corners, Umastan also. And she has been very good. Her and Narita Taishin have been trading wins throughout the whole Libra Cup. And finally, daughter, Rice Shower. I kind of made her almost by accident because I was trying to get an Uma that would have a straight descent and try to make a parent, Pace Chaser. But I ended up having long S and very high speed, almost max, with double S stamina too, decent wit, very good guts. So I was like, I'll run her. She was much better than the Summer Maruzensky that I was trying to run. So I got the groundwork and 3 green skills, so I can try to avoid the early wall of end closers that will all have Umastan and their own start. I've got no stopping me, Swinging Maestro, cooldown, bunch of good skills, and also Determined Descent. Now, Determined Descent, I was disappointed by it throughout the whole tournament because it can trigger just after the early race. And if it triggers there, it cannot trigger at the last downhill in the just as the late race starts. So it was very, very gambling. No Stopping Me was more reliable. And unsurprisingly though, Rice Shower has not been in the same class as the other two. She has a few wins, like 2 or 3 throughout the whole cup. And she came in clutch those few times. But yeah, she was definitely, sadly, headpats for my Rice Shower. Headpats for Rice Shower. She was sadly the weakest thing here. So let's see who my competition is. I am running against number 4 favorite, Gold Ship. Okay, so this, good stats, decent stats there. She's beefy, not as beefy as mine, but still very beefy. Doesn't have long S though. But she's good. She's good on stamina, very good power. Cares away, Fall Runner to kind of compensate with the missing speed. No Stopping Me, straightaway spurt. Go Home Specialist. No Swinging Maestro. That's surprising. But the other two regular recovery skills should be enough with over 1,000 stamina. All right. Who is number 5? 5 favorite, Mijiro McQueen. Alright, no long S, almost max speed, very good stamina, good enough power. So this is a pace chaser, and she's running triple green, sympathy. Alright, had the skills to spare at the end, I guess. A home stretch haste, pressure, professor of curvature, swinging maestro cooldown. No late race acceleration though, so that's rough. Not a single head-on or straight determined. Well, she can get determined descent, but straight descent. All right, so I'm not very threatened by this Mijiro McQueen. Number 6 is Taiwa Scarlet. Okay. Alright, you gotta run a Numa sometime. Not close to max speed, no long S. Under 1,000 stamina, under 1,000 power. Like, she's not in the same class as the rest of the runners. She is running Pace Chaser. So her ult can act as acceleration, and she does have angling and scheming too. So if she's in lead, she might proc that. Pure Heart, Race Planner. Okay, so she doesn't have 2 golden recoveries either, but same thing. This and that together should be enough. No Stopping Me. Good. With her ult. No Stopping Me with her ult. That's good enough. Uma stand to try to avoid a wall of gold ships and enclosers. Alright. But the stats are not there. Not quite there. Number 7 is a gold ship. Turf S with almost max power is crazy. Like, too bad that she doesn't have long S, because that would be insane. So stam is a bit low, but that still should do it with 2 golden recoveries. You didn't need like a bajillion stamina. It's better. Let's pump Iron, so cope Iron, just like my Narita Taishin. No Stopping Me and straightaway spurt. Well, let's pump Iron is a lot less necessary then. Swinging Maestro, Go Home Specialist, so fine. 2 golden recoveries, that's good. Uma stand for the early race, perfect. Alright, so this is good. She's got a lot of acceleration. Like, this is crazy power. Increased acceleration with her Turf S. No Stopping Me, straightaway spurt. Like, if she procs all of that, she doesn't even need to proc all of it, but if she procs all of that, she's gonna take off like a freaking rocket. Alright, number 8 favorite. That's not right. Hey, Mayano Top Gun. She's beefy. Good speed, good stamina, good power. No turf S, no long S, so she's kind of missing out there, especially since she doesn't have max speed. But good skills might make a difference. She's got no stopping me and straightaway spurt, so she's got the acceleration for the late race. Professor of Curvature, Swinging Maestro. Breath of Fresh Air. Yeah, Breath of Fresh Air and cooldown. You gotta run the skills. They're not optimal, but they can work. And Closer and Umastan. Alright. So she doesn't have a lot of mid-race velocity skills, so she might be just way too far behind or at the back of the end closer pack by the acceleration time, and it looks like most Umas have at the very minimum no stopping me, so acceleration is going to be a key. So if you start way ahead and you start accelerating, you have a better chance. That's why you kind of want to have your mid-race velocity skills to be in a better position. And finally, Manhattan Cafe, long S, that's good speed. We got over 1,000 stamina, almost 1,000 power. We've got over 1,000 power, should be over 1,000 power with this skill. Stamina Siphon, that counts as a recovery skill. Swinging Maestro 2, no stopping me, but no straightaway spurt. Slipstream to try and catch up during the mid-race, that's very good. Alright, so similarly, no significant mid-race velocity skills. Slipstream will work, but that's the only one they have. They're really betting everything on having no stopping me into all of these skills in the late race to try and steal the lead and keep it by like a neck or a nose. Alright, so I would still classify my Umas as the best in there. I'm proud of what I did and how I trained my my runners for this this Champions Meet. So let's go and watch the race. Okay. I'm excited. Yep, the Kikuka Show, the Libra Cup Finals, Kyoto Turf 3000 meter. Triple Crown champion, Rice Shower. And the other two are undefeated double crowns, I think. Double crown, oh, she wasn't undefeated. Okay. Oh no, not a late start, Rice Shower. Gonna get kidnapped. No, Narita Taishin gets rushed. Alright. Good start. Good start. Go home specialist, alright. Every gold chip popped it. My gold chip is way too far ahead. She might not be able to ult. She needs to be in 6th position. Move back, please. That's good. Yeah, Rice Shower is not catching up to the pace chasers. She's dead. Sad. Straightaways, alright. Good. Oh, she went back. And the Swinging Mistral corner is coming up. Let's see if everybody gets it. Narita Taishin. Yep, good. Everyone got it. Now, since Narita Taishin got rushed in the early race, I would prefer if she got Sleeping Lion. That would compensate. The Gold Ship Ultimates might just do that. Cool down on Rice Shower. Highlander. Oh, are we seeing it? Highlander into straightaway spurt. Yes. Okay. All right. Combo. Wombo combo. And now let's bump Iron. So all the acceleration. But all these gold she are also like stepping on it. All right. The ultimate. Right. And the late race. Daiwa Scarlet's in front. Yeah, she's gonna fall off. Like, she doesn't have the speed to keep. She didn't have a lead. She was in first, but no lead with bad stats. Narita Taishin's in the lead. Alright, she didn't need Sleeping Lion. Good job, Narita Taishin. And that is Champions Meet number 4 out of 6. That I won. That was a fun Champions Meet. Like, I had a lot of fun training my Umas and thinking about it. Like, the 200-meter difference between this and the 3,200-meter Champions Meet from earlier, it really helped a lot because you weren't as and also it's on Unity Cup instead of URA Finale, so much better stat, but you were more free as long as you met the stat requirement. You were a little bit more free with your build and who you were training. Golshi was a clear MVP in there. She basically had the whole kit, the perfect kit. But other than that, I've seen so many different Umas, like, and I can't wait for the Scorpio Cup that's coming up, because that's an even shorter race with even weirder acceleration. So not everyone is locked into a single acceleration skill. Silent Suzuka looks like she's viable for the next Champions Meet. Runaway is going to be fun. There's going to be a lot of different Umas going there. I'm excited for my Festival Rudolph. Finally bringing back Symboli Rudolph, my favorite. And other than that, that's pretty much it. See you next time.